Today, Precarious plays
Endless Legend. There's one thing that I think I'm going to try right now.
Yeah.
I'm going to see if I can be a little cheeky.
Yeah.
Because whenever you start a new city, it can be rough, right?
Yeah.
But what I'm going to try to do now might help short circuit that slightly.
Mm-hmm.
There's some manipulation you can do with the stockpiles. Like there's a cutoff point, right? Where if you make stockpiles, I think that they roll over and are drastically improved. And they kind of like, they accrue value as you move through the eras, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go through the trouble of that. I'm just going to go for more of a short-term benefit. -1 per person. And right now it's a split vote. I don't have very many sea or lake towns. I mean, the reason why I feel weird about voting for any of them is they could all wind up coming back to bite me in the ass 40 turns from now, and I'll retroactively feel like a bit of a dumbass. I definitely don't want that one, though, because I don't really, even with the orcs, I still don't have, like, a ranged focus. -1 food per person on cities. I think
It could be useful in the winter. It would let us keep our production up. And production is how we get to the type of victory that we're going for.
No. That's a debuff. That's not...
Oh.
That's not cost. That is for every city, or for every population, the city receives a malice to food.
Oh, ick. No, never mind. Ew.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
I think I'm going to go with extent of ice shelf on Empire, because again, at the very least, that is a trade.
Uh-huh.
And hopefully no one will vote anymore after this. So what I've just done is I've unlocked stockpiles for production. And these are special stockpiles where I think that you can produce them a bit more quickly.
Yeah.
But they cost pearls in addition to production, right? So I'm going to... Hold on. What is that worth, really? Because that's 38. So it would be 2 of them. Okay. So I'm going to switch things around here. And then... That's 2... How many can I afford to switch over? So just that number. Next turn I'll be able to afford... Will I be able to afford any hero that I want? I'm at 110-ish plus, so 380 is... Yeah, I'll be able to afford anybody, so I just need to keep my dust just exactly like it is. And that's in 2 turns. You know what? I think I'm gonna
Things are going pretty well. You need to make sure nobody's sneaking on you.
That's silly. Everybody's always sneaking on me.
Well, you need to find out in which way they are sneaking on you.
You know what's funny?
What?
Despite our current success,
Yeah.
we are technically falling behind.
On what meter?
Overall score.
Okay. I don't believe in that number. I'm sorry. Just don't.
I'm pretty sure that I don't need to put down an extractor because this will act as an extractor. Yes, can be used as a resource extractor.
Okay, cool.
So I need to think. What do I need straight away? What will be the most helpful? I should probably go ahead and queue up both of these just so I don't forget about it. And then their dust production is pretty bad. So that, but then I also already know where I want to put the first one of these, which is here. And then That never hurts, and that I need for the quest objective. And that will be enough to get me started. And I think I'm just gonna move these back here. How much do they actually cost? They cost 60. I really just need them before the next time I get in like some kind of giant battle. Then again, they are also worth a whole population. I think I'm just gonna keep it right here for right now and then move on.
The fact that you can shuffle that around every turn is nice.
It's a pretty smooth game.
You know what we're gonna do?
What are we gonna do?
If we beat this map too quickly, you're gonna hold the controller. And I'm
gonna boss me around?
Yeah, because first off, it will be fun because occasionally I do enjoy a power trip.
Mm-hmm.
And second, it will test our friendship, which should be entertaining because I'll be like, open that window, and you'll be like, well, what about? And I'd be like, no, open the window. Anyways, and so that'll be funny. And then I'll get to play, and then I'll also have the benefit of being able to say, hey, what's that shiny village thing over there? You know? And you'll tell me instead of me having to slowly read the text, because that is my biggest hesitation to playing this, to just actually having me pass me the controller right now and just playing the rest of this out. Mm-hmm. Is that I read really slowly.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate, but I mean, that is it is the truth of my life. I am a slow reader. I find that it makes me a more thorough reader sometimes, but yeah. So it might get a little quiet if you didn't help me out for entertainment purposes.
Whew.
That's pretty. What is it?
It was the results of exploring ruins.
Oh, Zoyos Bright Slash has leveled up.
Mm-mm.
I like him. I like his name.
I'm shaking my head at you disapprovingly because just reading the text on the screen, that's pretty bottom of the barrel. Click to manage your heroes, huh? That was a funny joke and you didn't laugh, and now we're not friends anymore.
I was.
Get out of my super cool tent.
I just wanted to say Zoyos Bright Slash.
Well, you don't have to have an excuse to say Zoyos Bright Slash.
Zoyos Bright Slash, Zoyos Bright Slash.
I'm actually really disappointed. I thought that you could rename your heroes.
Yeah, you can't?
If you can, I couldn't figure out how.
Oh.
Maybe it's because I was trying to do it over here, and I didn't have the keyboard at hand. I don't know why. Like, maybe the Steam controller... That I don't know. Maybe you have to like press enter on their name, and then the game acknowledges that you have a keyboard handy.
Yeah.
This is an important decision. We are about to pick a Homebody hero. Their only purpose is to safeguard our cities and help them grow.
Okay.
So they are basically always going to be moving to our smallest, cruddiest city to help it build up more quickly.
I like the idea of an ever-present ghost armor that does this duty for us.
Okay, so we'll start there.
I just like it thematically, though, so if there's a better decision to be made, you should make it.
A hero infantry with dust boost 3 and army. So the way that they mostly work is they usually have an innate bonus that applies to armies.
Yeah.
And then a bonus that applies to towns.
Mm-hmm.
So here's probably the clearest example. Food efficiency applies to towns. Army health boost applies to armies.
So, what is the biggest problem with starting a new town?
Industry.
So,
or food.
I think that food might be a bigger problem for our faction.
Yeah.
So maybe as much as I want a spooky man. Maybe the Lord Keeper Masargaka. Lord Keeper Masargaka might be the hero for us because he brings the sandwiches.
Does anybody
The hero
else?
Sandwiches. Did you hear it? I made a pun.
I heroed it. There you go. See, I can match kind for kind. Oh, slavery.
Oh
Cool.
no thanks.
Yeah, the necrophages are not cool dudes.
Yeah, bye. Sorry. You are not invited to the squad.
Yeah. Dragon friend.
I mean, yes.
Dragon friend. Inspect. Okay.
Ooh, these are one of the other people that I strongly considered.
The only thing that I really care about for support heroes, we don't have access to yet, which is it's the accessories that improve their town support abilities.
Give him a whirl. Twirl them around. I like the leg markings. They look very strong. I like the toes.
I like that the wings and the arms are together. They are united rather than having just like... They don't have 6 limbs.
Have you ever seen...
Like some jerks. Everyone I've ever met that has 6 limbs, total asshole.
I
What were you saying?
after I was so rudely insulted, categorically,
Yeah.
I don't like dragons that also have arms either. The same way I don't like birds that also have arms, and the same way that
All right.
Pegasi kind of bother me, even though they're beautiful. It's because you end up with the birds with arms problem, because there's just not that much, like, there are not attachment points on the skeleton for, you don't, okay, so one time some people put some arms on some pigeons, like baby arms. So they made like, you know, like baby doll arms, they're like kind of stiff and they stick out.
Yeah.
And they put them over, like they attached them by a wire to each other, and then they put them over the shoulders of the pigeons so that it did not bother the pigeons. It was not installed or anything gruesome like that. But then you have these pigeons walking around with arms, and it's just stupid. I mean, like, I don't know. I don't like how little sense it makes, because I don't feel like there's any trail of evolution that has animals with that type of skeleton and rib cage growing 4 limbs on the top half attached to, like, would they need double shoulder blades? Yes. Would they need another collarbone of some kind that was roughly around their belt? Like, it just like complicates the mechanics of the skeleton in a way that I don't appreciate, even in a fantasy context. I let it slide often because, I mean, I'm here to have fun, but I do like it when they're bat wings, you know? The wings are the fingers, the hands. That's how it would work if you have a mammal or a reptile that's doing that.
I have assigned our new hero to the town to the south.
Okay, good.
What is the name? I'm terrible about learning the name. Okay, so it's just the name of the region. You might have to fix that between sessions whenever we have easy access to a keyboard. I spent all the dollars, so I probably don't want to retrofit right now. Should probably have a stronger priority than just, you know, like, first come, first serve. but I sent our main hero back. So now...
You don't think those little orange butts escorted a settler to the other side of the map while we were conquering stuff? Do you?
I think it has to be declared, and I think because it's on easy mode, I don't know if they have the wherewithal to pull that.
All right.
And,
I just don't like that I don't have eyes over there.
all right, so I sent our hero back.
Mm-hmm.
And it's about to become irrelevant, because look at the jump here. So this is +9 attack, +1 damage.
Yeah.
This one, +18, +20, and then fat percentage bonuses on top of that.
That's delightful. We're in a new era.
Well, actually, we've had access to this for a bit. We just didn't send him back to grab his shiny new junk.
It's literally glowing.
Yep.
I like it.
Yes. And now, do I care about that? Oh, just no cost? No.
I guess.
Is this one? Oh, that one cost something.
Maybe you waited so long.
Or maybe I messed something up. Maybe they were already tier 2 and I was just dragging tier 2 back onto tier 2.
Maybe.
Do I want to throw down for... I don't really need that one because he already has sharp senses. No, he doesn't have sharp senses because that shield doesn't have that benefit.
We don't do
59.
We don't do value pack military forces here.
Glowing, literally glowing. I think that I'm gonna keep a hold of my last 60-ish dust.
Okay.
We're gonna go for this one for right now.
All right, but
because these aren't great accessories anyway. They're very boring. You'll see later. There we go. Anything else we need to cover today?
I don't think so. I just want to be clear. Like if we're gonna build mean guys, they gotta be real mean.
Like the meanest guys?
Yeah.
Here, let's do you let's assign him now. Do you wanna possibly maybe go kick the crap out of the Mazari?
Not if we don't have to.
I mean, it would certainly...
I guess I'm not playing, so you can do whatever you want, except for I'll look down on you for it.
You want to know how to make... No, this is not a good plan for making friends in real life, but you want to know how to make an all-right political friend?
How?
Speak from a position of strength, and maybe... It's the comparison of strength that counts for a lot whenever you're dealing with nations.
I don't like this plan, but I can't help but understand what you're talking about.
So, all I'm saying is whenever we walk up to the negotiation table, it might make a better first impression if we are standing on the butt of their hero with our hero. That's all I'm saying.
I don't like this plan. We should try to negotiate peace first.
Man, I wanted to end an episode by talking about heroes standing on other heroes' butts, and then you go like hard left turn into speech at the UN.
Excuse me, I will always be a wet blanket.
No, I do not yield my time.
Yeah.
I will refute your butt.
The butt's funny. The butt is always funny.